Hi guys, my name is Bonsai Danilo and you're welcome to another edition of Danilo Reacts. Today we are joined by my esteemed friend and brother, Yuven Christian. We practically grew up together. He's a philosophy major, by the way, first class honors, so you know that he's very analytical in his thinking. He's one of those people that we practically disagree on almost everything. So today the topic that we're going to be talking about is one of those many topics that we disagree about, and we just thought it wise that okay, let's bring this to this space and discuss it here, and then why not hear about what you all think about the topic. So some few weeks back, a guy named Tariq Nasheed, he's a black American, he's a journalist. So he organized a Twitter space and he was discussing about a very, very sensitive topic. The title of the Twitter space was How Immigration Benefits Foundational Black Americans. And according to him, foundational Black Americans were simply black people that were born and raised in America. So he was talking about how immigration benefits this group of people. And during that entire lengthy discussion, he was very, very clear about the fact that it did not benefit Black Americans. Immigrants, especially Africans coming into the US, did not benefit Black Americans in any way, and he threw a lot of derogatory statements and downplayed on the African continent as a whole. So it's one of those things where we disagree about. So anyways, let's just listen to what Yuven Christian has to say and subsequently continue from there.
I greet everybody that is tuning into this space now. I'm honored to be invited. When I listen to Tariq, there's not a great deal that I know about him, but I got the very first impression that this was an arrogant someone with very little knowledge about history, his origins in the US, where he was claiming so much territorial and possession. In the first place, it struck me, this guy is just another black American. He's not even a Native American in the first place. His statements were very, very derogatory. You see, there's a reason why America is oftentimes referred to as the land of nobody. America is based on opportunities in America are based on meritocracy most of the times, on merit and how much you can get to offer. You see, now when I listened to him, all in all, I got the impression that he was blaming, Africans living and going to the States and perhaps Europe or other places to look for better opportunities for themselves, as was Danilo as well. So I had a very big issue with this. Why? You can't blame those immigrants. There's no way you can blame someone living to look for some greener pasture somewhere, to look for a place, to look for better conditions for himself, for his family. You see, the first thing is that this guy gives the impression that America does not need immigrants or African immigrants. They does not need a workforce and which is wrong. The American economy is the biggest in the world. There are endless opportunities for everybody to share, beginning from the primary to the secondary to the tertiary sectors. There are endless opportunities for everybody. You see that. See, more immigrants coming to America, they benefit the American economy. That's basically one of the main reasons why the American economy has been blossoming for so long a time. You see, I checked one kind of newspaper, the Catalyst, North American Century, that's how it's called, and I got some data from it that 37 to 70 billion is added into the American economy from the immigrant workforce. The real question is, why do these Africans move? You can't blame them. You can't. Most of our African countries are, sorry to say this, they are just shitty. The opportunities are not given for everybody to look for. There are no opportunities created for everybody to survive upon. You'd rather have them stay back and steal or scam. Take for example, you graduate from a university in Africa. No, not Africa per se. Let's say Cameroon. It's basically for formality's sake now. People don't go to school anymore to come out and have work, or to have something to do to offer and help their families and their kids. Or so. You go to school, you come out, basically no opportunities are open for you. You have leaders who have been in power for 40 years. You have people in the same position for 30 years. How do you have somebody leading places, big key positions that is above 85 and stuff? No opportunities are offered for the young. No opportunities are offered for everybody to hustle. And even those who struggle to create this opportunity, and that's where it becomes even sadder. Those who even struggle to create opportunities for themselves are shunned or attacked, even killed. So what should they do? You see, sometimes if you can't beat them, you join them. This is not even a case of beating them and joining them. This is a case of looking for a place where your work is appreciated, where what you have to bring to the table is appreciated and noticed. And if America offers these opportunities, why should you turn them down?
See, in as much as I'm pained by what Tariq had to say and how derogatory it sounded towards Africans, I feel like I have to agree with him, because you're leaving your own country, you're leaving your own resources, you're leaving your own state to go and start fighting for opportunities with them that have stayed in America for all of this while. Why are you abandoning your own sectors? Why are you not developing your own sectors so that you can also attract people to come into your own sector? Yeah, you're saying that the states have better opportunities and all of that, but those things were not there. They were not always there. They stayed there, they built their systems, and now they are very attractive to the rest of the world. Now you're going there and you're attracted and you're let me say you're competing with them for what they built for themselves.
America was not built in a day.
America was definitely not built.
It was not built by
America was
one
not
person
built in a day. So why then?
With aid from everywhere.
Why then are you abandoning your own places where you're supposed to invest your own energy? Africa is a hot melting pot of resources, human, natural, from name it. We have it here. We have everything. But the brain drain is what keeps sinking our economies down. They are blaming leaders that have been in power for years. Who is supposed to bring down these leaders when majority of African youths have dreams of leading the country? Nobody's dreaming of being a president. True, the systems are corrupt. What do we do about corrupt systems? We fight against corrupt systems. The Americans fought against racism, slavery, and now they are living as a free people. And we watch their films, we watch their lifestyles, we enjoy them. We want to go there, but we are forgetting that they have put in the work. They died on the streets. They are not walking free in America today because they just woke up one day and they were walking free in America. The opportunities exist because they died, they shed their blood there. Now, our own systems are still 50 years, 60 years old for most oldest African states. Instead of learning from what Americans did, what Black Americans did, they stood up and fought for their rights. You're complaining that your systems are bad. Stand up and fight for your rights. Why are you packing your bags and leaving? Why?
There are no platforms for you to fight.
How then? Okay, create the platforms.
We should
create the platforms.
We
stay and fight. Black Americans never had platforms, they created them. Now you are going to beg for the platforms to share it with them. Why? Because you are looking for another opportunity. So why not?
No. If you know what international relations is, if you know what business relations are, you will understand that it's a simple free world. It's a world of opportunities. Are opportunities needed there? Yes. Did you come there by legal means? Yes. You have legal documents? Yes. Did the country give you the country give you the I don't know, the passport, and are you permitted to be there? You came there for a reason, and they brought you there because you are necessary. Why should this guy have? Why should you take it so personal?
The bigger question
why is it so greedy and selfish?
The bigger question is
what's the bigger question?
Why are you not staying in your own country? Because you're going to America.
The bigger question
to look for better
the bigger question should really be,
whereas these opportunities exist wherever you're living from to go towards them. They do.
They don't.
They do.
They don't.
They do.
Are you talking?
You're going to America because the opportunities they are already stated. You understand? But they were not always like that. You should rather learn from them rather than leaving your own state and going there to benefit from what they worked hard to build. No, stay and build yours so that maybe in 10 years, in 15 years, in 60 years time, people also come and say that, okay, let's come and learn from these people. What have they done? Look at what they have built. Take for example China. If a Chinese were to immigrate anywhere, people would respect them because they have flipped their economy in 60 years. Look at Africa. We are interested in going to the West. What is happening to our own state? We are the biggest consumers in the world. We don't produce anything. Do you want to tell me that it is I don't know, it's a black American that is supposed to come and create things for us.
Say there are two levels at which things can be discussed. At the theoretical level, where you can make all of the verbal noise you want and speak for hours and years on ending, say whatever you want to say and sweet sounding as you sound. And then second level, the pragmatic level. How is what you are saying pragmatic enough? If you now, as
Chinese have done
if
it.
you
The Chinese
is that argument enough? Because some
Chinese
other
have done
person did it, you can
Yes,
do it.
yes.
Is it China?
That's
It is not.
This is not China.
It is not.
But
Listen,
the fact that the Chinese have done it is
how
enough proof to say that
pragmatic,
we can
how
also do
pragmatic. Two concrete
can
does
also
not
do
count
it.
here. Just because some other person has done it does not mean you do it.
it. No,
Now,
why not?
I remain a pragmatist. I remain at the level of practice. What is practical?
So what is
At
practical
hand.
is that
And
Africans
as I
cannot
am
build their own
saying,
systems.
as I am saying, if until you are the level when you have a child, you cannot feed. You think these guys moving in the streets? Do you know the percentage of the youth who have been moved to? It's almost a sector now, the scamming sector. Who just have to live on stealing. Until you have had a child who you can't provide 3 basic meals for. Until you have had a family that you cannot feed. Until you have a disgruntled wife back at home you cannot take care of. And you have an opportunity to make money somewhere else, wherever it may be. And you will sit down to your chair and speak theoretically, why should I move for my country and stuff like that. That's when I'll give you a clap. You understand? We are talking at the level of practice. There are many people are moving to better opportunities for
poverty.
You cannot hold them. You cannot hold them accountable.
I keep bringing you
cannot.
the example of China and Asia.
You are speaking at
China and Asia were poorer than Africa. They were poorer than Africa.
You know, so
they have flipped their economies in 60 years. We gained independence
the
at the same time. There is no poverty argument. There is no poverty argument. It is a lazy man's argument to say that because I'm poor, I will take the easy way out and keep. That is no.
You're not looking at the problem. You're not looking at the problem at the level of the roots.
What is the root?
Are
you saying that Africans
why are these guys
to create opportunities for themselves? Is that what you're saying?
The problem in Africa boils down to our leaders.
The problem, you want to blame leaders for all the problems in Africa.
That's where the boil down to.
How? What are you doing?
I told you practically. The boil down to our leaders.
What have the leaders done
and you
that
can
you
speak,
have not done?
You can speak from a theoretical point of view.
So
but
if you just
as I say, you yourself, you will not reject an opportunity to go out there and have something better for you and your family that you can't get in most of these countries that have been hijacked by these old guys. You wouldn't reject that.
For me now.
And you wouldn't have a problem with your father going out there to get something to come and help you guys. You understand? So I'm at the level of the practice. You understand? While we're trying to make opportunities for ourselves, in the meantime, we have to eat.
For 60 years.
We have to eat.
For 60 years. Our economies have been stagnant for 60 years. We have to eat for 60 years. That's what we have been doing. So I don't think that we're enemies or anything. We are not. We always argue. We'll probably continue arguing after we have stopped shooting this video. So if you liked it, drop what you think in the comment section below. Do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, and tune in for more. Thank you.
See you guys next time.